Hello, my name is Starlight. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I'm reaching out to all of you beautiful souls out there. I hope you're able to get out in nature like Starlight is. And I've been trying to deal with the shade and sun here, so hopefully the color is good. And I hope you're able to get out in nature, and it's important to get out in nature, but also to listen to your body and make sure you get in plenty of shade and be careful of the sun. You don't want to be out in the heat too long, so make sure you bring plenty of liquid. I got lots of water with me. And anyway, I want to make sure also you're being kind to yourself and others. Sometimes people get cranky when they're tired and, maybe a little too hot. So if you're hot and cranky, the best thing to do is just get alone time, stay alone for a little bit, get alone with yourself. That way you don't say the wrong thing or hurt anybody, because you're in a maybe too heated up or, maybe not comfortable. And anyway, if you are new to my YouTube channel, welcome, and you can find me on YouTube, and that is at Starlight, and that is Kathy with a K, Dingman. Plus, you can also give my videos a thumbs up. That way people will find these videos and they can get more help. And don't forget the notification bell. Whoops, I dropped a penny here. I just found this penny. Starlight's always finding money everywhere. Yeah. Besides dropping that penny, you can also leave me a message down below. Beep, beep, beep. And you can check out my playlist on my YouTube. Plus, you can follow me on Instagram at 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook, and that is Kathy with a K, Dingman Starlight. So here we go, and I've never been here on this particular trail, so I couldn't find the hiking trail what I was looking for. So this is at a park, my first time at this park. I'm thinking, hey, this would be a great park to go to another time to do yoga in the morning. Right now it's too hot out for Starlight to be doing yoga out here, so hopefully I can find a trail. I did see a lady. It looked like she was coming off of a trail, and so here we go, is to, to go out for a walk out here, and I really hope there's a trail out here, because this is where we're going. If not, we're just gonna keep going with this video. And anyway, today I really want to inspire you, and sometimes people limit themselves, and they I remember what helped me out a long time ago when I was growing up is there was a little book out there for little kids, and it was with the choo-choo train, and I'll have to look that up and see if I can get some pictures of that particular train. And it was about really encouraging little kids that, they can. And a lot of times little kids, they have the attitude depending on what kind of parents do they have, number one. And I'm not really sure if there's a trail over here or not now that I'm looking at this more, is some parents, that they're really stunting the growth for their kids, is because they act like they can't do something. They are not being encouraged that they can do something. So this video is not for kids, but it can be for kids. And it's really about to let you know whatever it is that you're struggling with or working on. And, this is how life is at times, is that there's times that we might struggle in life and think that, like I love working on fixing things and figuring things out. I love it. I love to see how things, like taking things apart and then figure out how to put them back together. So Starlight loves doing that kind of stuff. And yeah, it doesn't look like a trail out here, but I don't know where that lady came from, but I thought there was a trail over here. But that's okay, because Starlight's just going to keep going. And, like little kids, you could really help them out huge, like when they're little. And let them know that you can do it, as long as it's something safe, build up their self-esteem. They really need that. They need to be inspired. They need to know that, yes, you can do that. You can do it. And, little kids, they give up so easily, but moms and dads, you can be the one to inspire them. And they really do watch how we are and what we say. Ooh, look at that. There's some, so wherever Starlight is, there's some cactus out here. That tells you how hot it is. So we could build up our children's self-esteem and letting them know that, yes, you can do it. You can do it. They could struggle with, different things, and, different kids are, you're going to have different types of kids, and, they might be trying to do something and they might get frustrated. They want to be able to learn, and they could easily get frustrated and act like they can't do something. But moms and dads, we got to be there to let them know is that, yes, you can do this, and build up their self-esteem. And sometimes the parents need that. So if you're that parent that lacks self-esteem, you got to kind of build it up in your kids, and let them know that, be there as a support for your kids, to let them know, yes, you can do it. They need to realize that they can do whatever they put their minds to. And, there's times that I've been in that struggle in life, thinking that, I can't do something. But I did have somebody that helped me along the way that really inspired me in such a way that, because some kids, when they grow up, they don't get inspired by their parents. They get discouraged by their parents. They get, sometimes the parents can cause more damage than good. And that's really sad to say, is that does happen, where, the kids get more discouraged by what they're picking up from their family. What are you teaching your kids? What are you, motivating them to do better? Or are you discouraging them because you lack, those skills, and now you're just, the child could be trying something new, and you might be discouraging them and telling them that they can't do it, and the child might believe you, because when kids are growing up, they really look up to the parents for support and whatever they're doing. So as parents, we have to build our kids' self-esteem and confidence, and let them know, you can do this, you got this. They need that cheerleader in their life, and I am so grateful for the people that I have in my life right now, the people that are my cheerleaders. And not that they're there all the time, but they're there when I need them. They're the ones that keep me going. But like I mentioned in other videos, is sometimes you might not have these cheerleaders, so you really gotta, sometimes we can't count on other people to be there to cheer us on. So you do have to be that cheerleader in your own life, and it's when we think that we're going to count on other people is when they fail us. So you don't want to really count on other people to be your cheerleader. You got to learn to be your cheerleader. And it's so important. Don't mind Starlight. Starlight's up to no good. Is you have to be that cheerleader in your life. And I know I might drive my family crazy at times, where I'm like, oh, Starlight can do this. I got this. And that's what kind of attitude you want, And I'm almost off my vacation time. Sounds kind of funny. I've been on vacation for a bit, and soon I won't be on this vacation. Actually, I say I was on vacation, but I feel like I worked harder on this. Isn't that funny how you go on vacation, but now you're working much harder than you were before you got on vacation? Isn't going on vacation a lot of work? It is. I realize that. I'm like, oh my, I've been working harder now because going on vacation, but here I am I guess that walk didn't take me very far, is so you gotta really believe in yourself and know that whatever it is you're working on, maybe it's a job that you have or a goal that you have, and don't discourage yourself thinking that you're not going to be able to make it. You got to encourage yourself and inspire yourself to believe in yourself that you got this. Whatever you're working on is you got, so don't give up on the things that you're working on. No, sometimes it's, and nobody likes this when Starlight says this. Sometimes it's baby steps. Sometimes you just got to do baby steps. And after a while, those baby steps add up, though. So don't, and that's what the public school really damaged the kids in so many ways, is because, too many people are out there, trying to compete against other people. And you're the only one you should compete against is yourself. Try to be a better version of yourself today than who you were yesterday. And I have to say, my mentor again helped me out with that. Is he taught me that, and that was something that I use a lot, is to be a better version of myself today. And you're gonna get opinions and judgments from other people. They might think you're crazy. Starlight, are you crazy? No, I'm just waking up. I am just waking up. I am not crazy. Some people, they got it all backwards. Is the people that are being called crazy are not the crazy ones at all. The crazy ones are the ones that believe in all the bullshit that they've been fed all their life. They're the crazy ones. It's not the ones that are thinking outside the box and the ones that understand. At least there's layers of this, of understanding the truth. It's like going down that rabbit hole. Is the more you go down and find out who you are, and you go down that rabbit hole, is that I just asked, because right now it's that 8/8 portal time. It's coming up, and I've been doing guided meditations every night, or sometimes in the morning, depends on my routine and what I'm doing. So mainly I've been doing those guided 8/8 portal guided meditations from different YouTubers out there. I do have some women that I really love their guided meditations, so I've been doing those every night mainly. And so this morning I did a great meditation this morning, and I'm like, universe, I desire wisdom. Really, if I want to know the truth. I desire to know the truth. I desire wisdom more than anything. Love. I desire love in my life, but wisdom is going to help me get to that kind of love that I'm searching for. I desire to have more love in my life. Some of you might desire to have more money in your life. I don't know what you desire. I have other desires, of course, but what is it that you desire in life? And some of you, you can't live off of your family's expectations or their judgments and criticisms. They might not understand where you are right now. They'd be like, what are you doing? And you could explain until your face turns blue or even black, but they may never understand, at least right now, and they may never understand what you are doing and why are you doing what? Starlight, what are you doing? Starlight, what drugs are you on? That's a whole thing. I'm high on life. I don't need any drugs right now. So you have to believe in yourself and believe that what is it that you desire? What are the things that you're supposed to work on 2024? Are you still working on those things? I am still working on those things. And this 2 weeks, well, it's not going to be 2 weeks, but it's going to be close to 2 weeks of a vacation time right now. Like I said, I feel like I've worked harder than ever right now, where I am. But it's all good, is that after I get off this so-called vacation, is that means I'm going to really have to work hard on my goals, because on this 2-week vacation, I've been distracted and didn't have the time at this particular time because I've been helping other people out. So sometimes that's what we do, is sacrifice things in our life to help other people out that are there supporting and helping us. So you do have to, it's a give and take in this world, and you can't just go around take without giving back. God really expects us to give back to those that are helping us out, and that's why Starlight's been so busy. But you really have to really, whatever goals you have, or maybe you want to work on projects at the house. A lot of people do that at this time of year. Do you even have a house? If you have a house, and write down these things that you want to work on. And there's times that we got to do things in order, like if you want to do certain things at your house, like the yard work or inside the house or whatever. So you really definitely want to write those goals down that you have, and what is it that you wanted to work on in 2024. And there might be things that you desire in your life, and the people around you, they don't even have to say anything, but they don't believe in you, what you desire in your life. So you know what? Just plug your ears, and believe in yourself. Don't listen to they only know you who you were before. They might not know who you are now. You've grown where they haven't. You look at their life and you're like, you don't see that growth in their life. And I know I'm not the same person a year ago. Who are you from last year to now? I hope you're a different person. I hope that you've grown in the last year. And everybody grows at different, if they're getting distracted by the world, by money, by chasing the dollar bill and not really focusing on what's important, then their growth is going to be a lot different than somebody that's not so occupied with keeping up with the Joneses. So if you're not keeping up with the Joneses, and you realize it's not about like impressing other people with having a house or having a car, or having families are important, but are you happy in the family that you have? So those are things that you really got to ask yourself. Are you even happy with what you have? And be grateful for what you have. And that's why I asked for wisdom. I just did that on a 8/8 portal this morning, is to ask for wisdom. I'm like, yes, I want to know the truth. I want to see and know the truth, and I'm going to receive what I desire, because I'm asking and trusting and believing that God is going to open up my eyes. Not these two beautiful eyes, but no, this eye right here, to open up the third eye and really know the truth in this reality. And I told somebody a long time ago, I said, what would you think if all your life that you realized that all you were was a brain inside of a jar, and you thought all this was real, and then one day you woke up and realized it's not real? And they actually said they would be angry if they found out all this was fake. Well, wait until they find out that it's not all real. So, you have to believe in yourself and let go of other people, of what they think about you. I know my family has never been able to figure me out. So there's no change in that. They all, thought I was nuts before. It's no different than now, than before. So don't listen to your family when they don't believe in themselves, and they're not going to believe in you and your goals that you have set. You might try to open up and express what your goals are. Hey, this is what I desire in the future. And they might look at you like you smoke too much weed. But no, I haven't been smoking weed. And no, it's that there's a lot of people out there, they claim they have a relationship with God. But then when you see how they're living, you're living a more of a holy life than what they are. You have more faith than what they have, and then they don't understand, how are you doing what you're doing? Well, I thought you had the same relationship with the same God that I have, where I'm trusting and believing that God's going to take care of my stuff and take care of my needs. And when they see that you're not doing things that they thought you would do to, get help, and you're like, no, I'm not going that way, and then they're going to think that you lost your mind, but you didn't. You're just waking up. You're waking up to the lies of this world, And if you want, do you want to know the truth? Ask. I dare you. I dare you right now. You want to know the truth in life, whether this reality is real or not? Ask God. Ask God to give you wisdom, to open up your eyes so that you could see what the truth really is. Because these two beautiful blue eyes will deceive you. But this third eye here, and don't drink the fluoride. And that's what, I know family members right now, they're giving fluoride to their little kids. They think, yeah, fluoride's good for you. There's other stuff that you can use to, they got toothpaste without fluoride, and, they say, oh, yeah, I was given fluoride as a kid in school, to rinse my mouth out with all the time in school. They've been trying to push this in our system all through our history, and I don't even know what year all that started. But anyway, I do love you. You got to believe in yourself. And be like the choo-choo train, but not what the choo-choo train. My saying is going to be a little different than what the little cartoon train was saying when I was a kid. On that book, it was saying, I think I can, I think I can. No, you know you can. So stop thinking you can. You know you can. And they got that verse in the Bible, but Christians don't always live up to these things. I don't even go to church. I could actually act more like a Christian than the ones that actually go to at a church every Sunday, where most of them are fake anyway. They just go and punch that clock, and when they get out, I have more faith in God than what those people that are going in, because I've actually been judged by a lot of Christians that go to church, and they look at me like, aren't you afraid of living in your car? Why would I be? I'm protected by God. I don't know who you serve as a God, but I'm protected. God told me that I am protected. I am protected. So why would I doubt God? God is protecting me. God has already supplied all my needs one way or another. It doesn't always happen the way we think it's going to happen. So what kind of faith do you have? I hope it's not by other people's faith, because sometimes if it's by other people's faith that they lack faith in God, then you're not going to really get too far, are you? So don't try to live by other people's expectations and judgments and criticisms when they lack understanding. They lack understanding. They don't know. I'm not saying that I am having a relationship with God, but there's levels to understanding God, and it's levels to this. So they're at one level and you're at another level. So don't go down to their level of not, trusting and believing that God is going to take care of all your needs. I have so many people that are worried about me. Why are you worried? God's going to take care of everything. So stop worrying, just believe and trust. It does take time. I'm not going to say it happens overnight. This is because God put me in this situation to learn about faith, to learn about the step of faith, and trust God and trust the process. If you don't have that, you ain't got shit. So anyway, I love you so much. This is Starlight. You can give this video a thumbs up. You could subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget, you can leave a message down below. Beep, beep, beep. Plus, don't forget, you could share my videos and you could check out my playlist. Plus, you can check me out on Instagram at 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook, and that is Kathy with a K, Dingman Starlight. Anyway, I love you. Don't think you can. Know you can. Like, I don't just say, oh, God, I hope that you're going to help me out. No, it's like, God, thank you for helping me out to, put gas in my car. Thank you. It's already done and over with. God already did it. God already took care of it. What are you waiting for? Anyway, I love you so much. This is Starlight. Love, light, and peace.